Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Hunter Green. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, just a three-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all three. Sometimes you can make that three look like four if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those three pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Blue. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses, and that's ball three. And there's ball four.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's William Contreras. On a strike, the pitch. Runner takes off, makes the catch, one down. Now he launches a throw over his head.
The right field, number 10.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Green picks to first. Yelich gets back easily. At the belt and fires. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Everything came together for him. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
This one in the air, center field. Friedel settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Willie Adames stands in. That's in there. That is strike two. Frelick at second with 2 down. In the air, right side of the infield. And that is that. One run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill today, Freddie Peralta.
Trying to stay back from that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Brings it in. That is the inning. Offense help. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second. Now here is Garrett Mitchell. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
And Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age. No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the second. Fly ball to right. Benson snags it for the second out. This is Bryce Terang. Right side. McLean. The throw to first. Third out. So they make short work of him there. Now to bottom of the second, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer. Bounce to third. Monasterio. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now batting Jamer Candelario. One down, base is empty. Line drive, could be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it off front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Fly ball down the line. Frelick after it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Holding on to a 1-run lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And another ball. Tyler Stevenson on deck for Cincinnati. And at second. On a line. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and back here with my pal Siggy. And now it's going to be Andrew Monasterio. That one to first. Candelario takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds. Sam Mole.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
This to third, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Yelich, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Yelich goes. This to center field. Friedel under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Sal Fraley now at the plate.
Sal Fraley.
And a pitch. There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Into Candelario's glove. Third out, and that ends the frame. Brewers strand one, but they lead it. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Devin Williams.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So now a pinch hitter, Jake Fraley.
And he would be the tying run, Booth, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Looking to get the tying run on base. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The pitch. That one ripped, but foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of the third. On the ground, right side. And 2 away now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Line drive. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
These 3-inning games often come down to who scores first. They found a way to push one across and hold on for the win.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shamley saying so long.